Welcome again. I'm doing this series of videos about climbing the emotional ladder, and we already saw how to move from number 22, fear, to anger, which is 17, or more or less how to get out of the most negative emotions that are in the red area. And today I would like to speak about how to grow from anger to doubt. So I'm showing just a second the ladder for those who maybe didn't have a look at it in my previous videos. And quickly we go to understanding how to move from anger to doubt. So how do we do it? We will use Abraham Hicks processes, and we will learn how to shift our emotions step by step, making it easier to connect with the positive flow of the universe. So anger is at level 17 of the emotional scale, and it is low, but not as low as despair, for example. So rather than forcing ourselves to feel joy right away, it's more effective to move gradually up the scale, okay? And in this instance, I think the best thing is to try to move from anger to discouragement or even doubt. It is a step-by-step movement, I remind you, because it is essential not to try to do too much, because emotions attract similar energies. So if we are very low, it's not possible to go very, very high, and we might get even more frustrated if we try. So when we stay in anger, we may attract more negativity without realizing it, but if we try to just shift slightly upward, even to something like discouragement, for example, we open ourselves to new vibrations, to higher vibrations, and little by little we can grow up. And we are moving toward more neutral emotions. So this gradual shift is very powerful. It's a powerful way to realign and to start our movement up the ladder. We can even climb a bit more and go a bit up from anger. For example, we can reach, of course, doubt, but before we can reach discouragement, and even emotion like discouragement is better than anger, because we can assign blame to external circumstances. We know this is not good anyway, but it's much, much better than just being angry. And if we are angry with someone we love, for example, of course, just saying, I feel discouraged, or even think or say it's their fault, this can feel much lighter than anger. And if we can move these thoughts, this movement is already allowing us to express our feelings inside in a constructive way without causing harm, because anger could cause harm, while just thinking and saying it's their fault, I didn't do anything, and putting all the blame on others is still a bad feeling, but much, much better than anger. So anger often arises because there is a gap between our desires and our current reality. What we see outside of us is not what we want, and this makes us angry. So we may wish for a different outcome, but it could be for a relationship, for work, for other personal situations. But of course, it's not by being angry that we will get what we want. So we have to first recognize there is a gap between what we want and what we get, and then ask ourselves, why am I feeling this anger? Identify the source. Of course, is the first step of awareness and can help you detach from automatic reactions. So we could try asking, what do I want to feel instead? And this simple question is already helping us refocus our energy on the next step, like feeling less angry, less frustrated, more accepting, because we just speak about what we want. And this is a very powerful process. We can, in every situations we are, if we really succeed in speaking about what we want instead of talking and putting a lot of energy on what is happening that we do not want, this is the key, the real key to getting a better life. So when we go from anger to go up to doubt and concern, the idea is to try to feel doubt, because this is already an improvement, and the key is to move gradually upward. For example, if we are uncertain about a situation, we might think, I wonder if there's a way to solve it, or maybe the person who made me harm didn't do it intentionally. Just to try not to be just angry, but to try to see a possibility where there could be another way of seeing at that situation, at watching the situation. This different thought, of course, acknowledges the problem. I mean, we cannot say nothing happened because we wouldn't believe that. But we can open the door to other alternative ways of thinking. And this slight shift begins to attract more positive energy. A nice process is, wouldn't it be nice? It is a process from Abraham Hicks. It is a question that naturally brings us into a more positive state, because the response to this question raises our vibration, because we are starting to describe what we would like instead of what we do not like in our life. So when we ask this question about any subject, we are choosing something that we want, and we are being more soft and easy about the situation we are living and we're angry about. So just use, wouldn't it be nice if my relationship improved? Wouldn't it be nice if we could get along more? And stuff like that. And you can create your list of wouldn't be nice. And this could help, because you could go and read it back every time you are feeling angry or you're feeling bad about a situation. You are, by this process, you are holding yourself in a place of alignment with your desire, as we said, and this is why your imagination focuses on another subject, and so you're moving from what keeps you down to an expanded state of consciousness where you start thinking about what would be possible. So don't forget to use this process of changing your thoughts, and just let me know in the comments if you had any benefits by using it. And I will see you again in the next video for another step up the emotional ladder. Ciao.